Hey fans, this is James Scott, and this is the Baseball Show. This week we're going to be covering predictions. Not predictions on a player-to-player basis, but predictions on a team-wise basis. We're going to start with the AL East, then we're going to move to the Central and the West, and then we're going to do the National League. These are going to be covered in 6 different posts, probably over the next 3 or 4 weeks. We're not going team by team because, as I said in an earlier post, that would be taking literally the whole season to get done. And without further ado, this is how I think the American League East will shake out. At this point in the season, nobody could have predicted, how the AL East looks, the American League East. The American League East is supposed to be the most dangerous division in all of baseball, and it is the most dangerous division in all of baseball. But nobody predicted the Orioles to be doing as good as they did. And, the reason that they're doing it is because of a lot of really small things. Adam Jones is finally breaking out. Matt Waiters is improving on what he did last year. Some of their young pitching that wasn't really doing anything, and, like Matus and Tillman and all those guys, they're actually producing. Which we didn't think. I did a team report on the Orioles a few weeks back, and you can see it right there. I didn't know that this was going to happen. Nobody knew that this was going to happen. It's kind of curious because they're in first place, and I'd say of the top 5 teams in the league, 3 of those 5 teams are in the American League East, and none of them are in first place. So you have the Orioles up there in first place. By the end of the year, I'm still going with my original prediction. They're going to be in last place. The Blue Jays, Yankees, Rays, and Red Sox are too good for that. And then looking at the Blue Jays, who I think is going to be at the end of the season, my prediction for them is slightly better than the Orioles. Not much better because of the start the Orioles had gotten off to, but slightly better. Maybe by like a game or 2. It should be really close there. That's mainly because finally Brandon Morrow is starting to pitch, and Jose Bautista is being Jose Bautista, and they just seem like an improved team, not overall, but slightly improved over last year. And in last year, in my opinion, if the Blue Jays were in pretty much any division in the National League, they'd be competing for the league lead. That's how tough the American League East is. Next team up, my third place team, I see the Red Sox. The Rays are probably a better team than them, but given all of the injuries that the Red Sox have, they're not really going to be in the top 2. Their whole outfield was injured. It is injured. Crawford's injured. Ellsbury's injured. I mean, even the people they had as backups, Ryan Sweeney and Cody Ross, are out. They had like Adrian Gonzalez playing right field last night, I think, and he's strictly a first baseman. I don't think he's played right field since like his first or second year in the major leagues. So they're scrambling right now to try to find replacements. It's not going to happen. They're not going to be in the postseason again, unless of course they get that second wild card spot. Which moves me to my next prediction, who's going to be the second place team in the entire American League East. And I think that's the Tampa Bay Rays. In all honesty, with the way the Yankees are playing, I know I'm a Yankee fan. I would have said the Rays would be in first place. But Evan Longoria, their best hitter and probably one of the 10 best players in Major League Baseball, is out with an injury. I haven't really checked up on that in a while, but if it keeps him out as long as, we were hearing it was going to keep him out before, that significantly reduces the chances of the Rays turning their season around. Obviously, with all those other teams named, my favorite team, the Yankees, I have picked for first place. I just don't see how a team can have as much talent as the Yankees do and play the way they've been doing recently for an entire year. Mark Teixeira's going to come around. A-Rod's going to stop hitting singles and start hitting doubles and homers. Cano's going to catch fire. Granderson, he's already on a little bit of a streak of his own. Jeter's not going to keep up what he's doing now, but he's still Derek Jeter. He'll still be really good. Swisher's going to come around. Martin's going to come around. They're all going to come around. The big question for them, once again, is pitching, which, as Phil Hughes goes on in this season, I don't think that's going to be as big of a concern as we originally thought. Next week, we'll be covering the AL Central. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you enjoyed my show. This is James Scott signing out for the Baseball Show. See you guys later.